I want to talk a little bit about the Gottman Card Decks. I love these things because when I work with my couples online, I tell them to get to know each other the way that they got to know each other when they were first dating. And oftentimes we forget to do that because you get busy or you have kids or whatever. And that's one of the most important things in a good relationship, is to continue to stay curious about each other and to continue to be friends. We forget to be friends. So the Gottman cards are actually a way to connect and get to know each other and continually to get to know each other, because there's not an end to that. You consistently change as a person, you change in your relationship, and so it's really important to continually ask each other what is important to you. So I just want to take you through, I have my phone here, and I have my Gottman cards here. These are my Gottman cards. And I just wanted to quickly just show you like how it works. So the Gottmans talk a lot about love maps, and love maps are kind of like, you know, if you were to get in on a map, it tells you directions to where you need to go, and that's what they talk about with relationships. You need to build your love map. You need to build, you know, all the different directions that your partner is going in their life and understanding where it leads them. So if I go to love maps, it says, it's pretty simple. I don't know if you can see that. Name your partner's closest two friends. What is your partner's favorite musical group or instrument? What was your partner wearing when you first met? That's part of love maps. There are rituals of connections. You use this to decide what you're going to do when you want to connect the next time. So planning and going on a trip, communicating appreciation for your partner. So in that sense, you want to say, this is how you can communicate appreciation to me. Like, I really like it when you tell me that thank you for taking out the trash, or when you come home and you rub my back, thank you for doing that. Bringing friends into our home, how often do you want to do that? Let's see. Sex questions to ask a woman. Let's try that. In research, many women say that they like masturbation if they have not come during intercourse. They like being held while they masturbate. Do you agree with that? Now, a lot of times couples are not asking those questions and they feel uncomfortable asking those questions, but sex is a huge part of a relationship. It's physiologically normal, and it's important that we talk about it and normalize it. So these questions might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but couples need to understand this about each other. Let's see. We have salsa mild, salsa medium, and salsa hot. These are looking to spice up your sex life. So salsa mild is for couples who prefer romantic but non-sexual suggestions. So these are suggestions for them to spice things up. For example, this first one says, unplug the phone for an evening and just talk to each other. Try to be a good listener. Remember, understanding must precede the device. Let's try salsa hot. Looking to spice up your sex life? This hot deck is for couples who want to explore a more wild sexual fantasies. Let's see. We have act out a fantasy of your choice. Dress the parts. Here are some examples. Two strangers on an airplane, professor and student, massage parlor worker and customer. Play a game of strip poker. Take turns being the dominant and submissive partner in bed. There are some pretty spicy ones in here. Expressing needs. This is another card deck. Express your needs in a way that your partner will respond to and understand. The better you are expressing what you need in positive, non-demanding ways, the more your partner can be there for you and help you get what you want. If there's something you've been wanting to tell your partner lately but didn't know how, swipe through and find out what you need from them in this moment. Then show it to your partner. Or better yet, tell them in a gentle, soft way. So it has all of these prompts. Like this one says, I need you to initiate sex. The next one says, I need to cuddle more. I need to know when you find me irresistible. I need to talk more about our kids. I need you to ask me about my hopes and aspirations. I really love this deck because I constantly talk about we need to know ourselves before we can ask for what we want. And sometimes we don't know what we want. So these cards are really important. It helps you know what you want, and you're gonna be able to go, this is what I need, and then you could just go, bam, showing it to them. So I really love that deck. So highly recommend for you to download this app with your partner or for yourself, just to get to know yourself better, and play around with them. They're really great.